everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's your boy Q. And listen, I think today is Saturday. It is Saturday. I feel like it's a Saturday. I ain't at work. Good morning. Listen, I got a show for you on today. Got a fire show for you on today. Don't know where my co-hosts are. Yeah, I know they got the link. Bridget maybe sleep. I don't know. I ain't making no phone calls. Mo's normally late, so that's how it's gonna rock out and work. But listen, I wanna just say thank you so much for tuning in on today. Y'all come on in here. I believe YouTube. I see a couple of people on YouTube. Come on in, come on through. We're gonna definitely make this worth your while on today. Listen, I am excited and I'm ecstatic, to have been to made it through the week. Let's just do it like that first. I think I'm a little dark, but yeah, to have made it through the week. It's been a week for your boy. It's been a week, and so while I am sharing this broadcast, I hope you are too. Go ahead and share this broadcast with your friends, your family, your foes, and we'll go into all the rest of the stuff in a little bit. Make sure you tune in to us on next Monday night. It's MTG After Dark. Okay, so After Dark, this is going to be our last After Dark for the year. We'll come back in January. So make sure you actually catch After Dark this Monday night because I'm telling you, it's going to be out of control. It's going to be out of control. And so, yeah, After Dark. It's going to be our last After Dark, the second Monday in this month at 10 o'clock p.m. Make sure you go ahead and you tune in and catch my girl, me and my girl, Miss Sunshine. She got some stuff going on. I'm excited for her. I want her to share some of that here on MTG's platform. I want her to definitely let you guys know what she's been up to. Make sure you check out because I believe she's an author of two now. So she has two books out at this moment, and I think it's going to be something awesome and fantastic. So I want you guys to make sure that you're able to stop by and support her, and I want her to definitely tell us what's going on with her. Yeah, so we got that coming up, and then of course, we'll be back on Saturday, and I think we have like two more shows for the year. And so 2024 came. It did some stuff in 2024. I mean 2024 started off with a bang. In the media it started off with a bang. Shannon Sharp had, is that his name? Yeah, had on Cat Williams, and he just crunked the year up. Just spitting all kind of stuff. Telling all kind of secrets and all kind of stuff, and it's been going on. Some of you guys have been, inboxing us, to do a few things for this year, and I apologize in advance. When I apologize afterwards and in advance, we'll get back with you, and I'll let you know when we'll start taking engagements again because we haven't. I was looking at one of our old calendars last night, and I was like, oh my God, we used to have such a full calendar, but life has been life, and life has been definitely life, and that's just the way that it is. And so we just want to make sure that you guys know what's know so you'll be in the know kind of deal. It's just oh, you know what, I have the window open, but it is cloudy outside today. 100% chance of thunderstorms here in the city of Houston. And yeah, yeah, Houston hasn't had any rain in a very long time, since the hurricane, as some people say, the hurricane, and so got some rain today, and it's supposed to get pretty bad today. So if you're in the Houston, Texas area, make sure you be careful out there in these streets. But y'all know, rain don't stop people in Houston. They keep going and going and going, and so rain don't stop no show, at all. Yeah, so we're gonna definitely make sure I have this show uploaded to our podcast later on today. So you guys, just in case if you are unable to watch us, you can listen to us. Make sure you can definitely do that. I don't know what the hell my co-hosts are now. Usually Reggie being said something like I'm on my way, or he'll be like say, Q, I ain't feeling good or whatever. Mo just rude, So she, like I said, she'll be on maybe. But if not, I do it by myself because when I'm by myself, I lose control. I lose control. So do me a favor, go ahead and make sure you share this like I stated to you. Let me do this real quick because I think that, when I get out of control, they'll get mad at me and say, that I shouldn't have said this and I shouldn't have said that and all kind of stuff. And so I'm just trying to, make sure that I'm being a good co-host, a good host, kind of deal. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. So what I'm doing right now, I'm pulling up a couple of these articles that we're gonna go through. If you were catching catching the news recently, there's a few things that's been going on. I want y'all to drop your comments as you come in or whatever, so I can respond to them. That kind of deal. And please forgive me because I got 19 things going on over here at the same time. So, view and listen discretion is advised. Do us that favor. This conversation is our opinion, of course, and for your entertainment only. Please make sure you're 21 and up to watch, listen, and participate in these conversations because I don't need your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your auntie giving us an email or a call talking about my child caught your show. Well, we tell you every time, hey, listen, this show is not for children, so don't let your kids watch it because I may say an F bomb. I may drop an F bomb or, I may say whatever I want to say. And then, of course, the other two, they may do what they want to do. So, make sure you do that because, there's really no such thing as freedom of speech anymore. So you really have to be able to, help your people, help your people. So this is what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm sharing the broadcast right now. That's why I got my head down and I'm not looking into the camera. And we're gonna keep it pushing. So real quick, I shared with the group a few things that I said I wanted to discuss and I wanted to talk about on today. But I have a question real quick before we even start, before I even get into these conversations, on today. I just kind of have a question or two. So, let's do it like this. I had a conversation this week with a friend of mine's conversation. Her and I, we were talking, and she said something that kind of, I'm not going to say it bothered me. I don't want to say it bothered me because I don't think that it really bothered me, but she said something that really, really got me. It kind of confused me. Wait a minute, hang on. Let's see which one of them decided. Mo, Mo. I can't believe you. Is it really you? Is it really you? Are you ready? Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for your viewing and your listening pleasure, welcome Mo Swag to the show. Good morning, Mo. How you doing?
Good morning. Can you
Happy
hear me?
Saturday.
Can you hear me?
I can I can hear you.
Woo.
I can
Okay.
definitely hear you. It just took you a whole last week to get your shit fixed.
No profanity day. That's what today is. No profanity day.
That's tomorrow for me. That's tomorrow for me.
Okay. Now back what you were talking about.
So Mo, I was talking to like I said, one of my colleagues on this week, and you help me. You help me because maybe you're the perfect person to talk to me about this. She said, Q, it's hard being a parent in these streets. I said, yeah, I know it's hard being a parent. And she said, I just don't understand, why, people are, they so hard on other parents about their children, and about how, they raise their kids and stuff like that. And then she said, it's hard being, a single parent. And I said, okay. I mean, my mom was a single mom. I understand, somewhat. And then she said, yeah, because, I have to co-parent with my ex-husband, and sometimes it just gets really, really hard. I said, pause, pause. Can you explain to me? Maybe it's just me. My screws, what they ain't tight all the way, right? You know that, right? They loose.
Oh, all of it.
Explain to me, how are you a single parent and you're co-parenting with your ex-spouse? Now, if you are a person who, Mo, tell me if I'm wrong, all right? If the baby daddy not in your life, if the baby mama not in their life, if they took off or if they died or anything that says that there is no presence from one parent, and you are raising your child alone, I consider that being a single parent. But if you have your kids, right, you co-parent with your ex or however, and they have the kids a certain amount of time they put into their children, take them to school, sometimes come to a game, sometimes not, whatever, they're in the child's life. And then let's just even say co-parents who are who have as much equal responsibility or whatever. How can you be a single parent and you're not parenting your child alone? Now, they may live with you by yourself because y'all are no longer together, but how does that make you a single parent? That don't make you no. Well, okay, I said I was going to ask you. I thought I was going to ask you. I'm sorry. I mean, am I losing my marbles? I mean, help me understand that.
You're,
Am
you're
I?
not you're not losing your marbles. It's just because she's single, so she believes she's a single parent, even though she
Mm,
used the co-parenting. And it's just from a place of poverty in
mm.
words. That's all. That's all. She didn't mean anything by it. She just said she's single. It's her ex-husband. She's unhappy. It's not fair. And that's where she is right now. That's all. She all right.
So
But you right. Unfortunately, you're right. Let me agree with you this one time. She is not a single parent. She is co-parenting. So you're right. She's just hurt. How long have they been divorced?
I think like 4 years now, like
Yeah,
four
she's
years.
still hurt. Yeah, she's still hurt. That's all.
So so why people going around using their relationship status to control a narrative for their children? I think that's stupid. I think that is just asinine. I
No,
mean,
no,
no, I
no, no. No, it's like
no.
when I used to work at the cable company. Do you know, and I was in the billing department, do you know these people would say, I can't pay? I said, oh, okay, I understand. Sure. Mm. Because I'm a single parent. You can't pay your cable bill. And then, that she didn't, they did not use that as a reason why they need an extension. They use that as a reason why you're getting ready to get cut off and we wouldn't cut you back on. And you're like, but I'm a single parent. Wear it like they wore it like a badge of honor and wanted to use it as an excuse as to why we couldn't shut off their cable. Or and me, I would say, well, it's time to break out the books then.
Mo, you remind me when I used to work over there at the Reliant Energy back in the early 2000s, out there at they
Yes.
location that they had off of 1960. I mean, off of
Yeah.
45 past 1960. The call center they used to have out there. I
See, I
used to
used to work
work.
at the one downtown, so I feel you relying downtown. I feel you. I got you. I got you. Same
And
thing.
they'll call, I'm a single parent. I need my lights on. And I don't know what's going on. And I'm just tired of him. And he won't do this and he won't do that. But then you got him on child support.
No,
How
no,
does
it's
that
worse than
make
that. You remember when they used to call and say, "What am I supposed to do? I just bought $400 worth of
with the
groceries."
groceries?
You just bought $400 worth of groceries at the food stamps. Perhaps you should have bought 200.
Do you hear
And
me? Or,
uh,
or just be illegal like the rest of your people over there and go on and sell them and cut your lights on. Uh,
or
with-
or just stay leaving live with your mama.
probably
You trying
sometimes
to be fast. You trying to be fast
sometimes.
and have your own place. See, have
Mm,
fast, have your own place. You better have your own room. That's the same room you made them babies in. Cause he sure enough didn't take
yellow,
you to the W. He didn't
yellow.
take you to the W. I know he didn't. Cause you don't know how to
No,
spell it.
no, no.
Next topic, please. It's raining here in gorgeous Dallas. It's wonderful. The temperature is a little cool. It's got a little cooler, and it's raining here. It's raining here. It's wonderful.
Oh Lord, no! They just.
Next topic. Next topic.
Mo, thank you so much. I needed that laugh because I'm confused. I'm
Reggie told
confused.
me to be nice. Reggie told me to be nice, so I'm being nice.
I'm gonna check on him and make sure he's good. Did Prairie View win their homecoming game? How did you? I mean, you had a good
Why
time
is
at
that?
homecoming, right?
That is not the question to ask. Did Prairie View win their homecoming game? You crazy.
I mean,
How
I
did
didn't.
Prairie View band do? That's what you want to know. The
Listen,
game.
for homecoming, they don't have no competition for homecoming.
The
They don't have no
game.
competition for home. They don't. They don't have no competition for homecoming.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
we're very critical. We're very critical of our band, and we want to make certain that the flag girls are doing that, and the black foxes are doing what they're supposed to do, and the woodwinds. So we were very, very, very pleased. They did. The band did very well. I'll Google and see who won the game. Though I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. Don't matter. That's all right. It's okay. I believe that Prairie View did win. I'm not really sure. Shout out to Prairie View. You know, I thought about going to homecoming. I really, really did. I was actually invited to go, but I just did not feel it. And the city was kind of busy because Texas Southern was also playing Gremlin, and then U of H was playing somebody big, and so it was just a lot of people in the city, and so it was just really, really, I mean, just too much. It was a cluster fuck, excuse my French, so, it was just too much going on. And I didn't want to be bothered with all that. I just didn't want to be bothered with
Yeah.
all
Well, I thought you would have gotten out of the city because Kamala had been there what Thursday or Friday. Then you got Texas Southern and Grambling. Then you had U of H. So I thought you would have just gone down to the Prairie View Alta Vista, formerly Alta Vista Plantation, proud producer of productive people. I thought you'd come
that.
down there next year. Come on down there. Come on down there, get you something to eat, get you something to, some libations, and buy you some Prairie View gear. See all them old people who got older. Baby, they got old, and 50% of them.
Oh yeah, how you doing? Hey, Miss Fifi, how you doing? Good morning. It's been a while.
Thank you,
Yes, we
Fee.
did
We
win.
won the game. Thank you. We won the game. And Fee,
Yeah,
how well did the band do?
absolutely. Because that's what
That's
we
all that
really want to
matters.
know.
The band.
That's all we really want to know. Yes, I will do that. So I can maybe see some of my old friends. Like you said,
Well,
see
you
how
only got
old
two.
everybody got.
You only got two. But you know what? This is what. Okay, so I've always been a big girl, right? I mean, junior
Mm,
high, high school, but it's so weird to
okay.
go back and see all of these people, and I'm like, oh my God, you've gained weight. You came to my club, the thick people's club. But you know what? I always like going back. I always like going back to Prairie View because it makes me happy. It takes me back to a happier place and happier time.
Absolutely. Good morning, Rufus. How you doing, man? The homecoming was last weekend, man. It was last weekend. Last weekend. Speaking of which, real quick, like I stated to y'all, let me see. We will have, I think we have three more shows left in the year. We have three more shows left in the year, and we're gonna definitely
We got
make
four.
sure.
We've got four more
Oh,
shows.
see, they keep me up on four. Mo said four shows. We'll do four shows, and that'll be about it. Because Mo gonna be she gonna be late, but she leaving early. She's gonna be late, but she'll leave early. I'm about to check on Hendrix and make sure he's okay. But you said next topic, let's go. Hey Fifi, she said the band was amazing as usual. The marching storm, absolutely, absolutely.
See?
I really, really wanted to try to catch the Prairie View JSU game, but I missed it this year.
Ooh.
Um,
That would have been a
um,
good
because,
game to go to. That's true. Their band is impressive. Their band is.
um,
It's not as good as ours, but their band is impressive. I know. People gonna talk about me, but A&T's band is impressive, and Florida A&M University's band is impressive. It just ain't nobody better than Prairie View. I'm sorry, and y'all can fight me on that, but y'all be all right.
we just got school pride, Mo. We just got school pride, and that's
That's
just
it.
what that
Purple and
is.
gold runs through our veins. Now, what's the next topic so I can finish drinking my water out my non? Oh, someone asked if this was a Stanley. It is not a Stanley. It is not $49.99. It was $19.99 at Target, and then I had a $5 off, coupon through. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you got to put your target number in there, Mo. When you put your target number in there, and then put the online coupons that they send you.
That's how I got my
And
$5 off on this year. So it's $19.99 minus five. It is not a Stanley. I can't do Stanley. I can't,
mm-mm.
I can't do Stanley and pay the water bill. Something got to go.
Some got the hey, hello. Who is paying $90 for a damn cup? But
A
never
lot of people.
mind.
A lot of people. I can't. I
And
mean,
and wait a minute, Mo. You buy the Stanley Cup. You buy the Stanley Cup, Mo, and the damn cup is not even spill proof. Why are you spending $100 on a cup and it's not spill proof? Who does that? That's stupid to me. But
well, I think you're
never
supposed to
mind.
be. Oh, I think you're supposed to be old enough not to spill it. If you can spend $99 on a cup, you shouldn't be spilling it.
So many people sold their food stamps to get them cups. You better stop. I told
They
you about that, Mo.
need to just perhaps they need to spend this anyway. I'm not gonna say that on
Real
live. But
quick.
keep going. Keep going. Next
Real
topic.
quick, early voting is over with. If you did not know, early voting ended on yesterday, and so election day is Tuesday, November the 5th. Tuesday, November the 5th. Listen, make sure you get up and get on over there. It is required by law that your job allows you to go and exercise your right if you do not get off early. So I know at my employer they give the employees a couple of hours to take off to go and exercise your right to vote. So make
That's
sure you
very
go and
nice.
you go in and go vote. It's important. Go out again, get on up and go vote. It's important. Man, that's all I got to say about that. I ain't gonna tell you who to vote for, none of that kind of stuff. But go vote. That's all I'm gonna say. And I saw this funny ad about Colin I read. Shout out to Colin Allred, and then about the man. It said that he was wanting to approve programs to have drag queens dance and read at schools in Texas. Baby, I holler because I don't care if it's a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent person in Congress. That ain't gonna never happen in Texas. Never gonna happen in Texas. Anyway, Mo, let's talk about it. So, Rufus, you said when is Kimber homecoming? Oh, well, you remember back in the Gap, it used to be in October. So I think Kimber Homecoming is gone, but I think it was October, Rufus. I mean, sometime this month. I don't remember. I have to figure that out. But real quick, Rufus, while you talking about high schools, check this out. Check this out, Rufus. Dallas South Oak Cliff versus Dallas Samuel. You remember Samuel, Rufus? Game canceled due to ineligible players on the Samuel football team. Now check this out. This is according to abcnews.com, Channel 8 News, actually, in Dallas. And it says here, Mo, and thank you for sending the article. It says that the Dallas South Oak Cliff versus Samuel game has been canceled that was supposed to happen on Thursday night due to ineligible players on the Samuel High School varsity football team, according to Dallas Independent School District. It says that we're ensuring the strict compliance with UIL guidelines and will not tolerate actions that will compromise the integrity of our athletic programs. It says also that they're going to be fully transparent and will take necessary actions to protect the interests of the students. Now,
Mm.
let me skip down here, Mo. It says that the game will not be rescheduled. It also says that the UIL, of course, said in the statement that it is aware of the local investigation into alleged rule violations by Samuel and has been in contact with Dallas ISD and the local executive committee. The game was scheduled again to be at Kincaid. South Oak Cliff will wrap up the regular season next week against Thomas Jefferson High School. Samuel is scheduled to play Spruce. So I remember, Mo, real quick before we get into this, real quick. I remember back in the day, because this has really been going on for decades. I guess maybe they're actually just now really putting it in the public eye. But see, I remember that it was a couple of football teams. Not gonna really call no names. ODY High School in Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah, I'm gonna blast you because it was y'all. Rufus, you remember? They had grown folks playing on their football team, and it was injuring children. And so I remember that back in the day. Now, it's been going on for a long time. Now, I'm not saying that that's what Samuel is doing. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that that is not anything new. So see, Rufus, remember. So I was trying to. Well, let's talk about it. What do you think about this? You sent the story. Let me know where's your head at with that.
Well, I think Sock got off easy, South Oak Cliff, because now they won a game without playing. That's pretty cool. They the other team had to forfeit. That's pretty cool. But it all comes down to the opening up these districts. not having closed districts. And that's all people are trying to do. And now with the advent of colleges paying players, you can't help but having somebody's child who has absolutely nothing trying to make a way through football, even if he's ineligible with his grades, because all he's looking at is trying to get into college or onto a college team and trying to
Mhm.
make money for his mama. Because if I have to hear one more football player talking about I'm gonna buy a house for my mama one more time, your mama fine in apartments, she fine, believe me.
I
We
mean, we
want you
was
to have a
spending
better life.
for my mama even got our house. I think we got our house my junior year in high school. I think when my mama got our house, and I actually kind of missed the apartment here because that mean I had to cut the damn grass, But yeah, I just can
Yeah,
you can
it's
you
sad.
Mo, but I don't really understand how these children get away with so much. And I'm not talking about, getting away with their behavior and stuff like that, Mo, but people, they really honestly would put athletics over their education. And kids, or some of them, not everybody, but some of these children, they are in a place where they feel like they can get over and take that shit over into college.
That's because they're looking at the adults around them that all they do is get over. All they do is sell the food stamps to buy some Jordans. All they do is just go around and not working but getting over. All they do is trying to do something underhanded. And when you have coaches, teachers, administrators, Houston Independent School District, who are not going through the right processes to obtain your credentials to teach. And kids see that, they're like, hey, you don't have to do this. You can be like a rap star. You can sell drugs on the corner and have all this bling. You can not have to pass your certification test and still have a job. You can ask people to pay you $2,500 over 400 people, and you can become a millionaire. So they see it. So they're just trying to do what they see.
And too, Mo, I just really, really want to point out that I don't think that some parents really, really have the confidence in their own children because they're lazy.
Yes.
And the only thing that they can really, really honestly think about is the fact that, well, maybe look, the Lord give my child some education. Yeah, I mean some talent on the football field or the basketball court. Maybe hopefully God bless my child with a little height so I don't have to work no more. And people live their lives through their children, and they don't allow their kids to actually be in a place where they can actually find things out on their own and find their own identity so they can be halfway decent people.
Well, look at this. They'll if you go over to in Duncanville, Texas with the AAU, you'll see all the parents there, crowded, watching their kids play. For basketball, right? But if you come to the PTA, come to the parent conference, come to the fish camp when the parents are looking at different organizations for their kids to belong to and contribute, you don't see that type of participation from parents, because parents are encouraging and parents are putting their time, their energy, their money, what is important to them, not necessarily to their kids, but what's important to them, because the educational process is not important to them. Just the, you know, just the athletics. But if you look in the stands and hear them people yelling and screaming for the football game, it's amazing. They ain't yelling and screaming. They're excited when their children are in school, scholastically. So the children are getting it from their parents. I always say, kids would do a whole lot better in school if it wasn't for the lazy parents.
So agree. So agree. Because I know I used to be one of them kids that didn't tell my mom about the PTA meeting. Because what they call it, Parent Teacher Association.
Hmm.
No, no, because first of all, I didn't want my mama up there talking to my teachers because my teachers got on my nerve. And but
Yes.
but back then, Mo, sometimes, and especially if you were in any kind of athletics or any kind of auxiliaries in high school, that you like me, like I was a band head, so and then being drum major, everybody knew who I was and all this kind of stuff, and I got sick of my teachers walking down there to my mama saying, "We missed you at the parent conference." Well, when was the parent conference? Q ain't said nothing about no parent conference. Oh, the parent conference was 2 weeks ago. Because I don't want you to know that I got a C in this class, or probably borderline D, and I don't want you to know that I done cussed out Trina Spencer.
See,
I mean, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do that. And some parents will actually be caught at the games, to walking while they walking around cheering for their kids. The teacher go sit right next to them and say, "Hey, how you doing, Miss Mo? It's so good to see you. I need to talk to you for a minute." Do you do that, Mo? Do you catch the parents at the game?
I have some students who act up, and in the middle of them acting up, I'll start dialing them in the middle of them
Hmm.
acting up in class. Are you calling my mom? Hey, hey, hey! I'm sitting down. Really, really, you sitting down? Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah,
We just we
yeah.
gonna, we gonna put you on speaker real quick, and so your mama and your daddy can hear,
Don't even have to
how
put you
you.
on speaker. Tell me, could you talk? Hold on. And then they go from, I don't know what you talking about. Hello? Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Miss Moss did do that. Miss Moss did do that, and a lot of our teachers, unfortunately, going to Kimball, I always call our school middle class, because we were middle class, but we was really ratchet at the same time, because Rufus is on here. People fault teachers. They cuss them out.
Fought,
They egg their cars on the last day
fought
of school.
teachers. They fought teachers.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah. Oh, I remember being in class like 5, 6 times, and I remember one of our teachers we used to have. Poor Mr. Caldwell. Bruce, you remember Mr. Caldwell? He was an old white guy, and he had a hump. He walked kind of like this, and he would say, "Good morning, everybody. Take out your books and turn to page 6." And everybody got sick of Mr. Caldwell because Mr. Caldwell could not control his class. Yes, I contributed to misbehaving in Mr. Caldwell's class. It was my idea to throw all the books out the window. Y'all welcome. But the thing is, Mo, I had a whole system set up. I sat in the very back seat in the back of the class in the corner, and we lifted up the window, and everybody was strategically handing me their books, and I was now thinking about it now, it was horrible because you don't think about the damage that you do and how much money you're costing the school district for those books, and you're really throwing away your education. That kind of deal. But Mo, at the time, it was funny because Mr. Caldwell couldn't control his class, and he wasn't really a good teacher. And so what you did, Rufus? You say I fight AD. Okay, you got to. I don't know who that is. You got to help me out with that one, Rufus. But it was just horrible.
He fought the athletic director.
No, I don't think so. Well, I don't know because back then, no, our coaches and stuff, they're pretty big and muscular, So I don't think, I was a little something. So me, I wasn't gonna fight unless if I had to, you know. Rufus didn't fight a lot, but if you made him mad, it was hard to calm him down. So ain't no telling what Rufus done did, So I'm just gonna say this, Mo. These people, that teach your children, and speaking from, you speaking from experience, parents, be involved in your children's education in their scholastic lives. Find out from their counselors or their peer associates, on what schools they can apply to. How are they doing? What classes can they take outside of the school that's going to help them? My mom was really strict, but one thing that I kind of wish mama would have did was made me sit down and take more practice tests. I did well on my SATs. I did well on my ACT test, but I felt like, if I would have been pushed more, then maybe I would have done more. I think in my brain, when I take my SATs, what was in my brain, Mo? I'm trying to hurry up so I can get to this motel room because I got to go. It was like that for me, and I did barely the minimum, and the SAT was easy. It wasn't even a
And,
hard test,
and you
and I
said
was
that
like,
on live. And you said that on live.
I said it on live. I did,
You don't
Mo.
know what to say. You just don't know what to
Oh
say.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right, Rufus. Yeah, we're not gonna be talking about. Stop spilling them secrets, Rufus, because that's supposed to stay where it was in the band room, back room, in the flag room. That wasn't supposed to come out. So yeah, yeah. I admit, I contribute to some mischief in school, but I've never raised my hand to one of my teachers, because I know if my mama got wind to that, it was a wrap for me. I There were some things that I did do, but I'm not. I wasn't gonna be one of them kids. Next story, Mo. We
Next
on
story.
37. Next story. So Mo, you just got to touching on it, but let's go on and do it. According to the HoustonChronicle.com, five, it says five charged in a $1 million teacher certification cheating ring led by a Houston ISD basketball coach. It says, Mo, that a popular HISD basketball coach is being called the kingpin of a $1 million teacher certification cheating ring that allegedly put hundreds of unqualified educators in the classroom across Texas. The Harris County District Attorney's Office announced that on Monday. Harris County District Attorney Kim Ogg said that at least 400 tests were taken and at least 200 teachers were falsely certified through the ring, stretching back to at least May of 2020 during the pandemic, and at least two customers who gained certification through the scam were determined to be sexual predators. So Mo, real quick, I'm not going. Do I want to call their name? Well, it's in the news, so let's go on and call their name. The five people charged in connecting his connection says Vincent Gray, a head boys basketball coach and teacher at Booker T. Washington High School in Houston, and that's supposed to be the art school. Tawana Guilford Mason, a former director at the Houston Training and Education Center. Nicholas Newton, the assistant principal at Booker T. Washington High School. Darian Nicole White, who was a proctor at Tactics, and LaShonda Roberts, who was an assistant principal at Yates. Listen, listen. Over 200 teachers, Mo, across Texas. Mo, talk to me, Mo. Come on, Mo. Mo, you got your certification.
I
Mo, you
can't
you
talk.
got
I can't talk. Let me tell you why I can't talk. I can't talk because
talk.
when this story came out, I was shocked. I was sh- I was so shocked that I was reading it and then was looking for other stories to read. And this is the only thing that I was worried about. Well, there were two things, but one thing: did they graduate from Prairie View? Woo! I was so happy that they didn't. Woo!
I don't think they did, Mo, but I think a couple of them did come out of Texas Southern.
That was my
I,
only. That was that somebody came out of Lamar. I was so happy. I was so happy. I was sad because one lady was 22, one lady was 39. The other ones are relatively and here come my husband. They done messed up their pension.
mm-mm. I mean, they gonna be they gonna Mo they're going to jail. They're
And
going to jail.
well, it's bad because these are RICO charges.
Right, right.
As stated on Master Gas, as we copy and pasted the actual excerpt from the RICO charges, what makes RICO charges in this situation. So if you want to go back there, go to Master Gas website so you can see that. I mean, Facebook page so you can see that. And then just don't be talking out the side of your neck. Just know where you got it from, the supporting documentation, like we say in the church, chapter and verse. But the sad part about that is you're showing the children. You're showing the children. Did I say that right? Chapter and verse. And then, but anyway, it's a sad situation all around. So that's 400 people. Now, listen to this. They're just not all in Houston. Because that was 2020. This 2024. People have moved with that false certification and are teaching in different places. And let me ask you something. Are we going to put people in jail who knowingly paid?
Mo, I think they're gonna go to jail if they find out who it is because you know it's a leak. It's a leak. Now I think one of
Somebody
them,
must have not got paid. That's what somebody told. Because you can't do this for 5 years and not get. Somebody
or
must have got mad because they didn't pay. You know.
Mo, one of them sexual predators. One of them predators started running their mouth because they probably tried to get like a little lighter sentence or something lighter. You know, Mo, you know the saying, if I go down, you go down too. You know the saying, Mo. You know, and sometimes I believe that people, you know, especially if you're doing something as illegal as that, you know, if you get busted with something, or let's just say, let's not even talk about the sexual predators. What if what if you was one of those teachers that couldn't even put two and two together to get four, but you was teaching your children, you know, that 8 and 8 is 15 and not 16. You know,
I
what if you want Mo?
I feel I just couldn't believe it. I just like I said, I was just so shocked. And then you talk about the $2,500 each of them paid. You talk about the illegality of it. You talk about the $1 million. You talk about he's head football coach. She's assistant principal at Yates. You're telling me to follow the rules as a student, and you're not following the rules. It's just so much to play in that, and it's so sad, so sad. But none of them were Prairie View graduates.
You know, and Mo, you're right. It is a domino effect. It's a domino effect because all these kids that graduated between 2020 and 2024, well, 24 hasn't happened yet. So I'll say 2020 and 2023, you know, it's just, it's, they looking like, oh my God, that's my old principal. Oh my God, she used to put me here. She used to do this to me, and then you wonder why Texas is damn near what mid somewhere when it comes to states in education and scholastic, you know, achievements and behaviors. You know, it's sad, and you wonder why United States is in the low hundreds in this country because I know
Well,
if it's going on here, I know it's going on in other states. I know it is.
well,
Got
now,
to.
yeah, we don't have any proof of that, but you know what frightens me? This is just the beginning.
Just the beginning, Mo.
It's just the
Because they had
beginning.
to get it from somewhere. They had to get it from somewhere, Mo.
Yeah.
And God
Nothing about
forbid
the
they
ring.
get
Yeah, nothing about the ringleader says connected, smart, intelligent, connected. I mean, it doesn't take that much to cheat. It takes that much not to get caught.
there you
So
go.
anyway,
Because that's
next
what
topic, because that
that's what
that
it's
that
all about.
scares me.
Now, real quick, we talked about some things with the voting and stuff like that, but and I know that some people have seen this, but I'm waiting for it to pull up. But I'm gonna briefly go over it real quick. This was according to KOMO News, the Associated Press out there in Maryland.
Okay.
It's
Maryland?
Mo.
KOMO?
I'm sorry, Washington State.
Oh,
Washington State.
okay.
Please forgive me. Yeah, Washington State. This article was done October the 24th, 2024. It says in Vancouver, Washington, about 475 damaged ballot boxes were retrieved from a ballot box burned early Monday morning in Southwest Washington County. It says, Mo, that these boxes, I'm sorry, that these votes, they were able to save most of them and were able to contact most of the voters to let them know that their voter that they had to go in person to vote because what happens is that their ballot had been destroyed, and so I'm just gonna say that it's just a sad situation in the country where you in Washington State you have to go and you got to be careful how you can vote because it's not safe no more to even drop your ballot in the mailbox. I mean, drop your ballot in the ballot box out there because people are burning them up because they don't want certain people to win. And that to me is crazy. It's crazy.
It,
It's
it's
really crazy.
it's a sad situation. I'm going to have to. It's a sad situation because what happens is if either party wins, the other one's gonna lose, and people are going to absolutely go crazy. Either way.
Mhm.
And what I don't understand, and as I speak to my Republican friends, the first, and I'm only talking about those who are evangelicals, those who are Christians. The first commandment. Now, Q, you a jackleg, but that's okay. You still a preacher. What's the first commandment?
I don't know what the first commandment is, Mo.
This is why I
Let me
can't
look it up.
stand you on so many different levels.
Listen. I don't have on my Bible brain until somebody pisses me off, and then it pop up. You know,
You're an ordained minister. Go
hey,
ahead,
bad.
find the first commandment. This and then it'll prove my point. Lord have mercy.
Okay, let me. Mo told me to find the first commandment, y'all. So let me find the first commandment. I'm gonna do it right this time because the last time I think I guessed it and I was wrong, and he
Yes,
just
you
kind of corrected me a little bit or whatever.
mm-hmm.
And that's the
'Cause
deacon. You know, that's the. I'm gonna ask Google. I'm gonna say, what are the 10 commandments? I'm gonna do it like that, Mo, so we can get all 10 of them. So that way, it won't be no confusion. We can do that. 10 commandments. I'm typing it in right now, Mo.
you
The ten
type it,
commandments.
but
Yeah, I
you're the
typed it down.
ordained minister.
No, I don't care.
Go ahead,
I don't.
first commandment, so I can prove
Honor
my
your
point.
mother and your father. That's the first.
What?
That's what it say. That's what it say, Mom. Look, I'm looking at it.
Which version are you getting that off?
Oh, you know what? Hold on. That was the first one that popped up. Oh, wait a minute. Well, they're not in order. Now I do know that for a fact. Now these are not in
All you
order,
need
but
to
I don't.
do is just type Google the first commandment is. Oh my word, Jesus.
You shall have no other gods before me.
That's
That's the
right.
first.
That's the first commandment. Now, how are you, a Christian, married to a Hindu, JD Vance?
Is his wife a Hindu?
She's a Hindu. Hindu.
I didn't. Why that? I guess maybe because somebody like JD Vance. I just wasn't paying no attention. So his wife is a Hindu. Okay,
Hindu.
that's interesting.
A practicing Hindu. There's nothing wrong with the Hindus. But
No, ain't
my
nothing wrong
thing
with
is,
Hindus. They got the faith too.
but you don't follow Christ. And if you married to somebody who don't follow Christ, then that's fine. But you can't be married to somebody who don't follow Christ and tell me how to be a Christian because you didn't follow the first commandment, which says, Q, since you got up on anything.
It says, "You shall have no other gods before me." That's what it say. That's what it say. That's where it say. But you know what, Mo? Since you on the 10 Commandments, then,
No, we don't have to do
I
all 10. We don't have to do all
now we
10.
have to out 10, but I'm gonna go to number 9. Number 9
No.
says that you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor.
Yeah. 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 But now
Yeah.
this is me. Now this is me. So you evangelical, you Pentecostal. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you tell me you married to somebody who does not share your faith, but you got to tell me about my faith. See, that's my problem. You need to take care of home first. You need to convert her, Nikki Haley, who was a Hindu first and then wanted to run for office. So she married a Methodist. I'm going to leave that alone. And she got converted. That's none of my business. But now something else that bothers me. Y'all don't like immigrants. That's what you said. You said you don't like immigrants. You don't like immigrants. You don't like immigrants. That's what I done heard. But JD Vance, your wife, parents were immigrants.
Uh-huh.
And Trump, two of the three of your wives were immigrants.
And Melania still can't speak English.
I don't understand nothing she said. I don't
Not a
understand
damn
nothing
thing.
she said.
I mean, not,
I
not
don't
I mean, not
understand.
nothing.
So
I don't know
explain
what.
that. See, I don't even care. Even if you don't go by their records, I'm going by what they're saying and what they're being. And then for Donnie Swigert to dog out Kojic, Church of God in Christ, and said that the black church is not doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Right.
I almost had I had to take an extra aspirin.
Mo, keep going because my phone did ring and it made my volume go down. I'm gonna pop out and pop back in. So you keep going and I'm gonna fix this volume thing. Give me just a quick
Yeah.
second. I'm still here though. Give me a quick second.
So anyway, the problems we I am having with people who are following him is that what he's saying and his being are not the same. You can't tell me that you love the Lord and you are married to a non-Christian, a non-practicing Christian. She's Hindu, JD Vance. Do you know what Hindu is? You should. You married to her. Y'all got children. But you're telling me about me and my Christian walk. You can't do that. That's just like Oprah telling everybody how to get married. She been living with that man for 140 years. She can tell me how to be a billionaire. I'll take master classes from her and that. She can tell me about communicating or good communications or how to have a successful talk show. She can do that. She can even tell me how when she reads a book, how she delves into it and how she's not a surface reader. I'll even listen to that. But I'm not going to listen to anything she says about how to get married because in order for her to, she would have had to. That's just like I can't listen to a fat person. So when the fat nurse tells me I need to lose weight, I'll be like, yeah, no, not gonna happen, Captain. Now I'm gonna find somebody who's fit, and it really helps if somebody was fat and then they became skinny. I'm gonna listen to what they said. But
You gonna
yeah,
need
I can't do that. Yeah, so JD Vance, I can't understand you. Y'all don't like immigrants, but your wife was just like Nikki Haley, her mom and daddy, immigrants. You got all these people who hate immigrants. Ted Cruz, he was born in Canada, but they always forget that. I just don't understand. They talking about how Elon Musk is the best thing since sliced bread. They don't know he was born and reared in South Africa, so truly he's an African. That would shock them. You know,
Still
Elon Musk,
talking.
yeah, Elon Musk of all people, his mama, his daddy, both South Africans. Mama's born in Canada, grew up in. I mean, y'all talking about immigrants, but what y'all need to say is, and just say this, just be honest. Say y'all don't like the ones who are brown, who are from the South, who are from Mexico and Central America and South. That's it. Say you like all the other ones. Say you like the Asians. That's it. You prefer the Asians because they do your feet. That's all right. You prefer the Vietnamese because they do your feet. You prefer the Koreans because they make your wigs. Just be
Right.
honest. Don't say you want all the immigrants because you don't. Because you're married to two of the three, and then the other one, she's a Hindu. I just don't understand. My nerd. See, I'm not drinking sweet tea no more. That's the problem.
That's all right, Mo. That's okay, but I completely agree with you. I even look at, right here in Texas, you got Greg Abbott, but his wife, she's immigrant, and I just be looking like, okay, okay, I ain't gonna say this live, but I will say that people, are so they're so contradictory in what they say. People, who they are and stuff like that, and they just walking around here with a bunch of identity crisis. They don't like to claim they people. They don't like to claim it. Yeah, if you don't like, we're gonna say, the people from Mexico, who are a little bit brown skin and things of that nature, a little closer, got a little bit more melanin in their skin than you do. You don't like them. Okay, you don't like them. Why? Because they can't drive, or what, they didn't cut your grass right or something. You went to the place over there and they didn't fix your enchilada right. I don't understand. It's just horrible. The way that some people look at, and you're right, Mo. These evangelicals and stuff like that, and Jimmy Swagger, because I believe Pastor, what's his name? Come on, Mo, over there. He commented on to Jimmy Swaggart about this. I thought I sent y'all a rebuttal. If I didn't send it to you, I can't think his name. Pastor Haynes, Pastor Haynes, Freddie Haynes. There it is. Replied to Jimmy Swaggart, and so I just don't understand how a white man gonna tell the black church how to behave. Now, one thing I will say is that you can't really tell black people how to run their church when you beat that into them when they saw you do it. So we just got better at it, or you're mad because they're bigger in it. You know,
But to talk about Kojic of
you
all
can't go out to the church side of
denominations,
Christ, baby.
Ko-
You can't go out to the culture church, baby, because they're gonna come after
Kojic,
you.
Kojic,
They gonna get you.
Kojic, and they don't mess with nobody. They still wear, um, and you know I like this. They still wear their stockings with their dresses. They still don't have women pastors, which I love, you know, because I'm always the y'all talking about, oh yeah, we can get a women pastor. Mm, okay. But
Mo, there
Kojic
you
don't do that.
go. Please don't start. Mo. I'm not going there
I
with you
know,
today because
I know, I know,
not if it's at a Baptist church coming after me. You know, I'm a Baptist.
I know y'all
Baptist.
very good. And
I'm a
then
Baptist.
I just love the fact that Kojic and you wearing clothes in the Kojic. You ain't coming into a Kojic church half dressed.
No,
And as a woman, you ain't coming in there with no pants.
no,
And
no,
as a
no.
man, you ain't coming in there with no fingernail polish or nothing like that on your nails.
Well, it's helped me William McCray. Now he can do that. But that's a whole nother situation. So Mo, it's 57. We've been on 57. Let's give the people some encouraging words right quick, and we're gonna go about our Saturday. Again, catch us on next Saturday at 10. Goodness gracious, at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you catch Mash Gas right here. I think we're gonna have a couple of guests for our last shows. My boy Ernie's gonna be back on here, so we're gonna pull him into it, so we can, so him and Mo can argue, which is hilarious. And then of
I
course my girl
I agree with him. He's so smart.
and my girl, me and Miss Sunshine, we're going to be on After Dark on next Monday night at 10 o'clock p.m. We're going to be diving into some things now. But After Dark last month, we got a little serious on After Dark. We don't ever get serious on After Dark. It's always about the fun. But I guess because where our lives are heading and where we are mentally, I think what happens is a lot of times that people expect you to think a certain way because you have fun, but no, we really have lives and we really do have feelings and we really do have situations that have happened or may happen. I mean that could be currently happen that that it's like, what, I need to tell people, this is what we need to do, and she's written 2 books. Her second book just dropped. I'm going to drop that again. I put it on my Facebook page, but I'm so proud of you, April. I love you, girl. Her second book, and I know it's going to be phenomenal. I can't wait to buy it. And so we definitely going to make sure that we support her and and things of that nature. But After Dark, Rufus, since you asked, we're going to be on next Monday night. So not tomorrow. I mean, not Monday, Rufus. Not this Monday. The next Monday, Rufus, because the first was yesterday. It's okay. So next Monday, Rufus, not Monday coming. And so yeah, we're gonna do that. More, give the people some encouraging words, and then we're gonna cut on out of here. What you got?
Please vote for the person and not for the party.
I don't have my bell.
If the person's views don't align with yours, because you can't have no Hindu wife and tell me how to be a good Christian.
Okay. Listen, if I had anything to give y'all on today for some encouragement, do me a favor. Just please do me a favor. Do me a favor and stop being a follower all the time. There are certain times that you are supposed to shut up and listen and be taught because good leaders are good students. The only way that a leader can be a good leader is if they have a mentor that can actually mentor them into their leadership. Find you someone that's going to be able to speak some life and some confidence and some encouragement into your life, and then do the work. Do the work. You got to do the work in order for you to get to be the leader that you have been created and designed to be. So stop being a follower all the time. Have more confidence in your decision making. Have more confidence in the way that things are going in your life. And don't blame nobody else if you don't get up off your sorry do nothing and your life is trash. Because guess what? Trash cans don't lie. What go in the trash, it ain't a lie. Because a lot of times people throw the truth in the trash. That's all I got. That's all I got. The trash can don't lie. Hey Mo, what did I say something bad? I say something wrong?
All right. So we've been on an hour and a minute, and we want to thank you for showing your support. Master Gas Podcast. We appreciate all you've done. We still appreciate all of our people in France. It's in
France
the
and
evening now.
I'm gonna drop
It's
those different places we used to have. I mean, well, we
my
still have listeners.
gosh. It's amazing that they really listen to us and what we got to say, especially him. But yeah, you heard what Q said. I don't know what he said. I don't understand how to follow him, but we just thank you for all you doing. Reggie, hopefully you got there on time.
Is that where he is?
He's
I did not
yeah.
know that. Why didn't I know that?
Because you don't be paying attention or taking notes.
I don't. I
I
don't.
know.
It's hard. All right, everybody. Peace out. Have a good night. I mean, have a good day, a good evening, and we will see you next
Well,
week. God bless.
yes. Bye bye.